we're leaving Les Sables. It was a little bit of tense moment leaving the marina because we're still getting used to the boat. It's like massive, and we had like boats parked in front of us, in the back, so it was very tense. And we had some wind in this boat, the Lagoon 46. Just the Lagoon 46, there's a lot of windage, so we could really feel the wind blowing and putting us back towards the boats that were like in the back. But everything worked out well. We were like just this close to the boat in the back and then this close to the boat in the front. But all good. It took us maybe like 10 minutes to leave the marina. We are here right in front of Les Sables. We just put the sails up for the second time. The first time we did it on the test sail. Everything worked out very well. We're still learning the ropes here because it's all new system. So with everything that is new, it takes a while and practice for you to get good at it. So, but I'm very excited. We plotted our course here towards La Coruña in Spain, and we believe we're gonna get to La Coruña in 2 days and 10 hours, 15 hours more or less. So we're excited about this this sail, the cross the Bay of Biscay. There's a lot of history on Bay of Biscay. I think you guys had seen before, like a video that I did on crossing the Bay of Biscay. So we feel we're prepared. We have everything here in our hands to take us safely across Bay of Biscay. We studied the weather. The weather showed that today was going to be the best day for us to leave port. So the next 12 hours, and you will see the cloud formations that we have here and all. The next 12 hours are going to be the most critical ones, which the waves are a little bit bigger and the wind is a little bit higher. After that, it's going to come down, and I think it's going to be a walk in the park. But you never know with Bay of Biscay. We're preparing for the worst, but we're really hoping for the best here. So, so that's what we're doing here. I hope, I just wanted to share this special moment with you guys. Everything is good here. Patricia is filming and she's super excited. And we have our friends here with us, Felipe and Priscilla, that is helping us out on our first crossing. And I think in about 3 days we're going to be in La Coruña. So the idea is to stay in La Coruña maybe for a couple of days, and then we're going to move forward into Portugal. And our next port is going to be Porto in Portugal, and we're excited about that because, as you guys know, our first language is Portuguese. So it's gonna be, for a change, we're gonna go to a place that we speak the language as our first language, and I think especially for Patricia is gonna be exciting because she's gonna be able to communicate, and she's gonna have plenty of time to order those, those sweet things, the pastel de Belém, that it's done over there in Portugal. So that's it. I just wanted to share this special moment with you guys. Let's show you a little bit of the sails, how they're set up right now, and the state of the ocean. Você puder mostrar as velas e o... One thing that I didn't share with you guys and we forgot, and it's one of those things you're very nervous whenever you're leaving for the first time for a crossing like this one, and we forgot to open the lazy bag. So it's much easier, of course, to open the lazy bag once you're over there, no waves, no wind or anything like that, and we had to open the lazy bag while we were here, and the waves were like kind of shaking us one side to the other, so we had to go up here on this structure that we have. And I opened the lazy bag, but it worked out well, and we're excited. It was just like a nervous wreck whenever you're leaving port for the first time, pretty much. But it's gonna be good. So it's almost lunchtime. So Patricia, what do we have for lunch today? Oh, she's fooling me. She speaks English and I didn't know.
painel solar.
And right over there, I'm gonna have a video on this one, but that's the solar panels that we just installed. So we have 4 panels. It's actually 360 watts each, total 1440 watts, which generates about 40 to 45 amps hour. We believe it's going to be enough, but with those things, you never know. You gotta try. You gotta live on the boat and see how much it's generating, how much you're consuming, to see if it is the right setup or not. So the idea here is to keep the batteries that we received with the boat, and maybe like after a year and a half, what we'll do is we're gonna be installing lithium, which is really gonna take us a longer way in terms of the easiness of recharging the batteries and how much those batteries actually can help you out with all of the appliances that you have on the boat. So that's all we have, and I'll show to you guys on a later video as well. With the solar panels, we installed the MPPTs that you can see the batteries charging in your phone, so it's good. I mean, I'm excited. And another thing related to the solar panels is the frame that we have created for the solar panel. Usually with the solar panels, especially here in Les Sables, how they were doing, they had like big tubes coming down to the scoops on the side. And the way we designed this one, it does not obstruct our view, and it's still pretty strong. So I'll show you exactly how the design was done. Maybe some of you guys are about to get your Lagoon 46. Maybe you consider doing that one as well, because it's very aesthetic. I mean, whenever you look at the boat, it looks pretty good. And the good part is the dinghy is right underneath it, so I think it's gonna really help the dinghy last a couple of more years, because you're not gonna have direct exposure to the sun with the solar panels right there. Let me correct the angle here.
Presta atenção.
Patricia's telling me to pay attention and stop talking. So there we go. Well, we're still pointing towards Lagoon, which is thinking. So that's what we have here. We have done all the things, and I will cover that on our next videos as well. Additional spreader lights that we put in. We did one thing that I'm about to test here, which is the integration between the Yamaha engines and the BNG electronics. It's something, I don't know if a lot of people do it. If you do have a Lagoon 46 and you have done it, leave me a message below so I can hear from you if it has worked well. I've seen that there are a couple of parameters that you can see. One that is very sorry, the angle again. It's changing a little bit on us. One of the that is interesting, I know it's a sailboat, but we're gonna have to motor sometimes, and you can see right on the BNG your consumption, how many liters an hour that you're consuming with the engines on and so on. So it gives you some parameters to play with it. It's an awesome system, the BNG, so why not have the integration installed and working here? So that's one thing that we have also done here on the boat, and other things. And trust me, every time that we laugh to joy, we had to spend money buying something, because at the end of the day, you're putting together a home. So it's not only about the electronics and the safety gear, which is extremely important, and that's my responsibility here. But it's about putting together a little home. So Patricia had a big play on it in terms of everything that we have included in decorating the new home. We'll show everything to you guys. But I think that's I just wanted to share actually this with all of you. So thank you, and once we get to La Coruña, we'll do another live, or we'll put a video together so you can keep up with our progress here with our new Lagoon 46 Joy. Thank you guys. Have a terrific day.
Não,
fazer nada.
então eu não consigo entender